Well guys, welcome back. We got a bit more progress done on these guys, and hopefully we're reaching the final stages, so let's dive in. We'll take one of the steeds. So on here we've gone in, and all the areas that are going to be gold I'm going to try basing in a sepia ink. So I've gone in, if we can get the detail, there you go. So it's overspilled onto the white, but that's okay, because that's all going to be done in contrast black, which I'll show on some of the infantry in a sec. But as you can see, very little, if any, has gone onto the skin, so quite happy with that. Now, why have we gone that at this stage? It is because I want to base all the metallics in black, so I've used contrast black, I'll show them in a sec, and sepia on here because all of the blue, have we got one of these? No. There we go. So all of the, handy little pointer, all the blue has had the contrast black mix put over, so it goes a blue black, which is what I want. And then all of the bits that are going to be metal, like hats, have been done in this contrast black, so it gives just a black background for the metallics, and hopefully that should come out nicer. Now we've done it in this order because all of the leather also has black contrast put on, so bear with, I know it's blurry. So that's how it was before, and that's how it is now. Much nicer, I think. Tassels are going to be done in a separate colour. I'm thinking purple. Put them back in the right piles. So we've got through several of these, and I've encountered some problems. In fact, on, is that the one? No. Found that my primer went a little chalky. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get it on camera here. So what happened is when I put the ink on, it started to soak in, like kind of up the model. And it's done that in a few places, which is a little irritating, but you might do. So, see if we can find a messy one. When you want to find one. And they're starting to look pretty cool. Anyway, on some places, although I can't find it on camera, I'll just knock the camera, that'll be fine. On some places it's kind of spilled over onto where it's going to be skin, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do all the black. I think I might then go in with at least the first flesh tone. I'm going to try making it a bit darker, and then do all that after it's been neatened up with a bit of like whitish grey on the skin, just to give a base for the standard contrast paint, which I'm not sure if I've got to hand, by using 5 Slayer Flesh from Citadel. The black is the good old contrast black Templar with contrast medium, 50-50-ish, maybe a little more black this time, 60-40, I don't know. And the sepia has been done with the FW sepia ink from Delarone. Again, very strong, semi-transparent. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Now I'm wondering, speaking of inks, if it's this white ink that's kind of on its way out, because there ain't. There's that much left. Right, and that's got a lot of, if I show you like that, that's got a lot of sediment in the bottom, so I'm wondering if that's pretty much done. So the next time that I prime a model, I'm going to do it with my Liquitex white that's fresh up, sitting up on my shelf, and see what difference that makes. So I'm fairly sure it's not the primer underneath, because it's not done it on many other places, but it's done it on a few of these, luckily not on the steeds, which are the largest bit of the model, so I'm happy with that. But that's where we're at the moment. Now, next stage will be obviously doing the contrast black on the rest of these and on these steeds, so we've got to get that finished off. That will be finished off by next week, and hopefully this week it means I can work onto the golds. Now, well, the metallics. Now the golds in particular that I'm using for this is going to be slightly different. I'm going to do a mixture similar to what Vince has done on his, I want to say it's his latest hobby tune video. I'll put the link in that for the description so you can see the effect that I'm going for, but it's going to be using some Greenstuff World pigment powders mixed in with the Vallejo metallics. Now these are some brand new products I've got, not used them before, they're still sealed, and in particular in this one I'm going to be using antique gold. So that antique gold hopefully is going to massively up the sheen of the metal that I'll put it into. So we're going to be doing, from memory, it's 2 parts of the copper mix from Vallejo Metal Colour line to 3 parts of the gold from Metal Colour line, and then I mean a small, like, I don't know, we've got the blade here, like that much gold pigment that I'm just going to scoop up and dip in. Really strong stuff, and then it takes tons and tons and tons of mixing. And to shade that, you just use the exact same mixture, just put a drop or maybe 2, you can take some experimenting, but a drop or 2 of the sepia inking. I've pre-shaded it because I hopefully want to get that going already from the pre-shade. So we're set up pretty well, and I do believe that is it for this week. I've got a few updates for other projects. Oh, I've also 3D printed some pillars for my Keeper of Secrets, so that will be done at some point in the future hopefully, but this is taking precedence first because this will finish off the army for 2nd Ed for however long that's going to last, if I ever get to play another game of 2nd Ed in person again. Who knows? Hopefully on the 17th we'll get some games in, but we shall see. However, for the moment we've got to get that done. We're looking at what projects I'm going to do next. I've got a few options. I could do Chain of Command, Drukhari. I could do just some painting projects. I do have Blood Bowl that needs to be done. So I've got a lot of options. Chain of Command is very tempting, but it's going to be a bit of a bigger project, and I do kind of want to get my Drukhari sorted. Problem with that is what I need is out of stock at Games Workshop and the store that I normally buy from, Dark Sphere in the UK. And I don't have any of some of the parts I need, so touch and go. It's touch and go. But that is for a separate video, not for this. We're going to try keeping this as Slaanesh as possible. So that's the update for this week, guys. Hopefully next week we should see some beautifully finished models. I'll be lucky if that is the case, but hopefully we should be able to get them done. Cheers for watching. Please give the video a like, it really helps. I'll catch you next time. Well guys, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, like, comment and subscribe. Also be sure to check out our Facebook page at Wolfen Studios, the link's in the description. As always, thanks for stopping by, catch you next time.